Come on in. My name is Bill Tobin, and this is your Restaurant Leadership 365 Flash Briefing for Friday, March 19th, 2021. This week, we're focusing on the biggest mistakes that new restaurant operators make. When I asked this question in an online clubhouse last week, the conversations were fun, and we were able to narrow it down to about 10 things. This week, I'm focusing on the top 5 that I think are fixable. When I was 24 years old, I got hired at a nightclub as a bartender. I'd only worked one other place as a bartender where I really learned the ropes. But I still didn't know a lot, and the nightclub put me with one of the veterans at the slowest well in the back of the nightclub. I learned real quick that I didn't know nearly as much as I thought I knew, and my ego took a tumble. At the end of the night, when we took our cash drawers into the office, the manager told me to count out my bank and then tell him what my deposit was. I didn't even know what he was talking about. At my old bartending job, we just handed the cash drawer to the manager and left for the night. After being shown how to create an ideal bank for the next bartender and then totaling the deposit, the manager checked my total against the cash register Z report. Some of you might remember the Z report. And if it was right, he sealed the envelope, we both initialed it, and then he dropped it into the safe. I soon understood that this was a double check to make sure the bartenders were honest, as well as a system to make sure the manager was being honest as well. This prevented him from taking money out of the deposit later after the bartenders left. Later, working for a big corporate full-service restaurant company, I learned that there are dozens of systems to make sure that food gets paid for, to make sure your inventory doesn't get stolen, and to keep your money in the safe. There's also systems for food safety, systems for maintenance, systems for taking reservations, and systems for the guest experience throughout your restaurant. If you're a new restaurant operator, you might learn some of these systems because you worked in a restaurant. You might adopt a few of the systems from the staff that you hire, and you might have to create systems for new processes that are unique to your business. Unfortunately, many new operators don't know or don't understand the many systems that they need. The result is an inconsistent guest experience, negative work environment, inconsistent quality of the food, and or mismanagement of the cash and resources. Any one of these problems alone can be the downfall of a new or struggling business. 2 or more can take down a strong business. So your task for today, create systems to standardize and protect your restaurant. Now go make it happen. Do you have a comment or a tip for restaurant leaders? Text me at 808-201-0550 or find me at restaurantleadership365.com. This is Bill Tobin. Thanks for coming in. See you tomorrow.